You definitely have a fever. We need to do a blood panel.
You really think that's necessary?
Yes, I think so.
Well, I think you're overreacting. Look, I got a flu bug or something. I'll take a couple of acetaminophen. I'll be fine in the morning.
Is there a particular reason you don't want your blood work done?
I don't want to find out I'm HIV positive.
Look, I understand what you're saying. You would rather live with the uncertainty than face the fact of possibly contracting HIV. What you don't know won't hurt you, but that's not true. When you are dealing with HIV, knowledge is power.
Look, I know you're right, but
Just stop for a second, okay, and look at me. Chances are you're fine. This is just some flu bug or something. But in the event that you would test positive, you need to know right away so you can get on the protocol immediately. That is the only thing that's going to help you manage the virus.
Infuriating.
What?
When you're right. I hate it when you're right. But you know what I hate more? Coming face to face with my own cowardice.
A coward would have ran out of that operating room the second he was exposed to HIV, if he had stuck around to perform the operation at all. You have to stop being so hard on yourself. You are struggling to wrap your mind around a major illness. Anyone would. I mean, look at what Alexis is going through.
Hi. You paged?
On my behalf, I've been running a low-grade fever all day. I want you to take another blood test. Check for HIV.
The results of your throat culture will be back within an hour, but the results of the HIV test won't be back until tomorrow, so you may have a long night. Just remember that you started the PEP protocol as soon as you were exposed, so the chances of you remaining HIV negative are excellent.
Thank you.
You're doing great. You keep your chin up.
Yeah, he is doing great. It's easy for Alan to say. All he has to do is treat people with HIV and AIDS. He never actually has to deal with it himself.
And you know, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Because I remember how I felt when Alan first told me.
Treats his own too, didn't he?
Yes, yes, he did. And he was terrific. Alan is a wonderful doctor. Calm, sympathetic, but sometimes a level tone and a compassionate touch can make you want to scream. Because no matter how well-intentioned, no one knows what you're going through.
Except for you. This thing just keeps eating at you. Right when you think you have a handle on the possibility of living with HIV, something happens to make you realize you haven't come to terms with it at all. And I know the chances of me contracting HIV are slim, but knowing something intellectually and feeling in your heart are two different things. Somewhere inside, I am terrified of being the exception to the rule, and I guess that's why I overreacted to the illness. Why I don't want to take a blood test. No matter what the odds are, I don't want to have HIV. I'm not up to the challenge.
Well, it's not like HIV is a marathon. It's not something you go into training for, psych yourself up, and then go do the race. It's more like surviving a horrible disaster. It hits you like a tornado, tears away all your frames of reference, and then all of a sudden you have to deal with your life. The difficult part is giving HIV the attention it demands and then figuring out a way to put that into your life.
See, but that's exactly what I'm talking about. I don't think I'm strong enough to deal with all that.
Well, maybe sometimes you won't be. I mean, look at me. I was hiding for the longest time until you came along and pulled me kicking and screaming back to life. Listen to me. I want you to know that if it becomes necessary, I am ready and willing to do the exact same thing for you. I got your test results. Strep throat. Alan put you on a course of antibiotics, and I took the liberty of picking up your prescription for you.
strep throat.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm not done doing nice things for you. I'm going to take you home with me for a little TLC.
Thank you, but I'm gonna go home,
No.
crash, take my meds.
Nope, you're not gonna go home and crash. You're gonna stay up half the night trying to convince yourself that you don't have HIV, rereading the statistics, searching the internet, and then once you've convinced yourself that you're okay, it's gonna start all over again.
You know, it's very difficult to be the strong, silent type when you know exactly what I'm thinking.
Take it from me. The best you can hope for is distraction. So what do you say? Go back to my house, pick up some chicken soup on the way, and then maybe try and figure out a way to distract each other.
I don't know what I did to deserve you, but I'm glad I did it. You're pretty fantastic.
Flattery will open doors for you never imagined.